Some might say it's cold. Others, like myself and my partner, we say this is football weather as we welcome you to chilly M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens. It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Around 20-yard line.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 6 there on first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
It's now 3rd and 4.
Shot. 57 to Mike. Check pass. Check pass.
From the gun, it's Jackson. He's got his man on the crossing route.
Get ready. Get ready.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Rip left. Rip left.
Now a handoff here to the running back, and he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
34 on the carry.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. The tally there, minus 2 yards, brings up 3rd down. Jackson from the shotgun. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
This is taken to about the 14. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10.
At their own 21-yard line.
And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line.
He was taken down.
Tackled there by Monte Nicholson.
1 yard.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving
It's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. Not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know the fans are thinking right now, I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
After the interception, here's Jackson. This was caught by Isabella. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give him 17 on that pickup. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Now Jackson on first down. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off at the 11. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't. But a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
The drive will start with an option going left. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that. And here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game. And all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Oh, and now some space to operate. And he finally is out of bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard line. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards.
First down.
Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break it.
Into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
Complete to number 34.
A great effort
Touchdown,
there.
Cincinnati.
With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now in the year. And the Bengals are going to take the first quarter lead. Bullock good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will make it into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Play action. Now Jackson. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Jannard Avery in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on 3rd down.
Hey, check back 33. Come on, D.
From the gun, Jackson.
Let him know.
And he finds a man on the crossing route. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Take it right on the 30. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and that will come the offense as they take over. The Bengals drive about to get going. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
So, in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36.
Burrow going to keep this one.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. That's going to go as a loss of 17 on the play. And that's going to bring up a second at about a mile here. From the shotgun, it's Burrow.
That one taken in by T. Higgins.
Burrow's
They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Bengals 7, Ravens nothing.
Here we go. 31's the mark. Silver.
Now they try the right side here. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Bear in mind, that wasn't a big lineman back there for the tackle for loss. That was a cornerback.
So are you saying the myth has been shattered? That all of them are not just cover corners? Some of them actually will stick their nose in and tackle when necessary? That's what we just saw, isn't it?
Play action. It's Burrow. This is caught. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Number 19,
Auden Tate.
Touchdown.
His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bengals add on to their lead.
The defense is doing their best, but they're struggling right now. They'll look for some help from their own offense to keep them in the game.
Extra point 14. Up and good by Bullock. And it's now 14-0. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Lamar Jackson's such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the 1st.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
You better be ready. Don't be scared of it. 58. Sit up!
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Intercepted by the Bengals.
You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep is off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right?
Brought down back at
It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Oh, he'll let one go deep. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Touchdown.
A big play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. Here's Bullock now for the extra point. And it is now 21-0.
His kick is good. Makes the score Bengals 21, Ravens nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25-yard
line.
Let me breathe for a minute, man. Let me breathe. Let me breathe for a minute, man.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
And what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Jackson. Stepping up, he'll try and run. Give him 9 yards on the scramble there, but it does leave him still a few inches shy with 3rd down looming. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
Baltimore Ravens
able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down.
50's the mic. 50's the mic.
Here's Jackson. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one good for 13 and a Raven 1st down. Now a handoff looking right. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Check Mike 50. Man, that's trash. That's trash. Mike's 50. Mike's 50.
Gets this to Isabella on the jet sweep. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, part of why that play works is because the defense has to freeze because they don't know whether he's going to hand it off or keep it himself. And this time, how about that sleight of hand there? Gives it to his wideout. And that indecision defensively, boy, it hurt him in a big way.
This pass complete. Jackson finding Andrews. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A great play there. With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Ravens get a bit closer. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7.
The score, Bengals 21, Ravens 7. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give them a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
And now they're just looking to add to that total. Burrow now off the bootleg. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Complete.
That one covers 29 yards. First down.
Yards. First down, Cincinnati.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Gonna give this time to the tailback. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped.
And the Bengals first down.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one's going to blow up in their faces. He lost 9 there. That's really going to set him back for second down.
Back at the 24-yard line.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Hey, defense, let's go.
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. They showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. Lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him. They tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of the half. They'll be really excited to have those up on the board.
And they will get the first down here as they move into field goal range as well, inside the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
On 3rd down, Jackson. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Final play of the half for Burrow and company. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. This will make it into the end zone, and we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. On 2nd down, Burrow caught right side, Tate. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Mike 48, Mike 48. Know your job.
Option play, Burrow holding on to it. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14.
Watch the run, watch the run. Check. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. It's a party now. It's a party now.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. He sets to fire deep. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. They'll go option to the short side. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. He'll pick up 7 there on the 1st down keeper. A little do-it-yourself run right there, and a nice game.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. From the gun, Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are. Stay with who you know. and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Gets his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. Earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now you get to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Andy Isabella with touchdown number 7 of the year. And the Ravens cut into that lead. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
19-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
On second down, here's Burrow. Points the target, and he has it over the middle.
Burrow's pass.
A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection goes both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there is they were able to connect. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Burrow looking to pass. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
A gain of
the Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
First down.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up first and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
By number 34.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now Burrow to throw on second down. And he'll find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
Number 34. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Bengals.
We're off to the fourth quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And they go play action now. Burrow. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. T. Higgins was the intended target, but it'll be second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
2nd and 10 now. Burrow.
He goes right back to Higgins, and this time he's got it.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Throwing again, it's Burrow. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
Touchdown.
It's the fullback. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead. Now Bullock to add the extra point. Oh, I was just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front, or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly. Look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And the Bengals are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon.
Rush in, rush in. Mark 70, Mark 70.
Burrow on play action. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown.
Number 86. Touchdown,
from 4 yards out. And the Bengals add on to their lead.
Lining up for the point after.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Bullock good on the extra point. And that pushes the lead up to 23. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
They've got his man complete.
For a Baltimore.
It's a big play there for Baltimore. And even 40 yards.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. Get him 30 yards there. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens get a bit closer.
Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and in the end with the touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon, because he softened him up, throwing the football, and opened up the running lanes. And when he gets a little bit of a sliver, he's gone. And that's exactly what he did there.
He's got it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
Score, Bengals 37, Ravens 20. Justin
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And this carries into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
Bengals drive about to get going.
And it is starting to appear, thankfully for them, that this is the week they're going to put it all together and end that long losing streak. They're not home yet, but in control in the fourth quarter.
Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
58 the mark. Come to one. Liking 18.
Here's Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. He's still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
I know the game's not over, but there's got to be a sense of satisfaction right now for the guy carrying the football a bunch today. 99 yards, and he has enough time to go over the century mark.
Well, you got to give it to him again, right?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. You're not worried about losing yardage here. You're not worried about any of that. You just want to get him to the promised land for every runner. 100 yards or more in a game.
And that is incomplete.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays. And you don't get many opportunities to dial them up. And they just did. And they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
You know, Lamar Jackson last season, the first NFL quarterback with 3,000 or more passing yards and 1,000 or more rushing yards in the same season.
And we've seen both of those talents on display here today. We just saw another completed pass, and everyone knew coming out of college he could run the ball. But for some reason, we didn't analyze it throwing the way we should have.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. Check 43. 70, Timberwolf. Check 3, check 3, check 3.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. And now he'll let this one go deep, back over the middle. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's second down.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
All day. 31.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And his throw is incomplete. Tyler Boyd, the former Pitt Panther, was the target. And now it's third down.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
To number 86.
Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Over the middle, complete. That's Boyd. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. They'll try to run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves to start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
I'm coming after you. Check 48's the mic.
They'll try a jet sweep here with Higgins. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Burrow will throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Touchdown,
A 24-yard touchdown. Now the Bengals, they widen their lead.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
20.
Extra point up and good by Bullock. And the lead is now 24. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Now Jackson on first down. That's taken in by Duvernay. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, Jackson. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw again, Jackson.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 20-yard line. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left.
I got one. Hey, check my
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. Flush to his right. He'll try and run it. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Out of bounds at the 19-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8 coming from the 19. One last shot for Jackson. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win him the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. One final shot. Look to throw. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. Well, an interesting finish to this one. They get in the end zone at the end of the game. Then they went for 2. It wouldn't have mattered. The game was over, but they didn't get that 2-point conversion.
I think trying to get the 2 points, that was for pride for them. But obviously the guys on the other side of the ball had some pride too. They stopped the 2-point play, even though, as you noted, it did not matter. So both teams battled to the end.
So for Cincinnati, it's hallelujah time as they finally get that first win after 13 losses. And they'll have another road date next week with the Los Angeles Rams. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, their playoff hopes take a hit as they drop to 7-7. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against Jacksonville. I'm Brandon Gaudin, certainly to thank Charles Davis, my brother.